flow through with that.
So you can also reach us at our website at womenempoweredmn.com.
Women Empowered is for every single woman. We strive to create a sisterhood. We want to create a safe space. We want to encourage and empower one another. We just want to be the sisters that you never had. So it doesn't matter your color, it doesn't matter your culture, your race. We are Women Empowered for all women.
What services do we offer? We offer quarterly events. We even have some exciting things that we haven't even put out in the works for y'all. So we got a lot to bring, a lot.
Much more.
Hello. Welcome to Living Out Loud Wednesday. We are here with a special guest, Britannica Steele. She is the founder and owner of Black Girls Inc. Britannica, I cannot see you. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay.
Yeah, I got bumped out too. I was like, what's happening here?
Yeah, and I can't see. If you're on video, Britannica, I cannot see you at all. It's just a black screen. Uh-oh. This is the second time in a row we done had issues on this podcast. Britannica, can you hear me? Okay. I can still see you're on. V, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Let's see here. Britannica, you still there? I see it looks like you're trying to turn your camera on. You may, if you could hear me, you might need to go out and come back in. I don't know what happened. Okay. Click out and then come right back in if you can. Okay. And sorry about the technical difficulties, y'all. Hopefully, when she comes back in, we'll be on and she'll be able to introduce herself and what she is here to share with us today. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
No, so we had I don't know what's going on with this. Maybe that's a sign that we need to find a new platform. But second week in a row, we've had issues with starting the podcast, so I do apologize for that. I will reintroduce you.
Thank you.
We have Britannica Steeles here with us. She is the founder and owner of Black Girls Inc. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
All
How
right.
about you?
I'm good. Thank you for
Good.
having the time to share with us and let us know about your business. So, what is Black Girls Inc.?
So Black Girls Inc. is a woman-owned business, Black-owned woman business, just run by little singular me. I am an entrepreneur. I've been doing it for since 2021. I first started out with hair extensions. And then I got into apparel, and then I got into all natural shea butter. So I'm like, well, I can't have three different businesses. I got to incorporate.
Yeah.
So I came up with Black Girls Inc. I've been more focused now on my all natural shea butter products called Buttered Up by Black Girls Inc. And it really just kind of started as a kind of like a hobby. I did it and I started using it. And I started giving it to my daughters. And then they were like, Mom, this is really good. And so then I was like, all right, well, I'm going to try. So I started giving it to a couple friends and family. And they were like, friend, you got something here. I was like, Do I? They were like, yes, you need to move forward. So I took the leap of faith and I started it. So here I am.
I love that. So with the shea butter, is it something you make on your own, or do you, outsource and get it in bulk, or what exactly do you do with
I
it?
actually make it myself. Yes,
Nice.
and it's 5 ingredients only, all natural.
Love it.
Ingredients are listed, before you purchase or buy, with like the benefits and where it comes from and things like that. So yeah, it's a 5 ingredient only, all natural
Nice.
shea butter, and I also have an all natural sugar cane scrub as well, made with the same ingredients but just incorporated the natural sugar cane. So it's really good.
Nice.
Yes, yes.
I love that. So those two products you make, do you do anything else as far
Those
as
two products only. So right now, because I'm still really new with the shea butter, I've only been doing it for about a year, the
okay.
shea butter piece of it. So hopefully though, I will venture off into like maybe soaps and lip balm, lip scrubs, but one thing at a time.
Yeah, no, I love that. I
Yeah.
love anything natural, anything that is made with love. I love to
Yes.
hear that, and I love to support it. So
Thank
I'm
you.
excited. You will be at the event on Saturday.
Yes.
So if anyone is interested in getting some products for her, from her, I'm sorry, she will be there on Saturday. So that's why we wanted her to come on, let everybody know what she has available. So as far as hair, do you still do hair?
I still do it, but not as much as into it as I was at first.
Hmm.
Um, and I just sell hair. I don't do hair, but I sell
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the other one was apparel. Yeah, I'm just kind of I'm a registered nurse, 25 years too, so I
Oh,
still have a
okay.
full-time job.
Nice.
Yeah, so and it's just me. So I'm just I still do that dibble and dabble a little bit, but I'm more focused on this because I think it reaches a larger audience,
Yep.
right? Because it's for everybody. You know
Yep.
what I mean? It's for all skin types. It's good for extra dry skin,
Hmm.
psoriasis, eczema, and everybody can have skin conditions.
Yeah.
Um, so I just started to focus more on that because it's broader.
Nice. I love
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
So do you recommend that for your hair and all of that, or just skin?
You can certainly use it for your hair.
Okay.
It's a double moisturizer, so it has shea butter, cocoa butter, olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is my carrier, rose hip oil, and vitamin E.
Nice.
So yeah, you can use it all over. I use it all over. So
I need to get some of that.
okay.
Yeah, no, I
Yes.
love that. I had some shea butter from Atlanta a couple years ago,
Hmm.
and I could never find the same type of shea butter, and I was like, I don't want.
Yeah,
Have to
because
check
when you
you out.
find what you like it,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
Absolutely.
and I ain't been back there
Um,
in some years, so yeah, I'm gonna have to check you
okay.
out because if you're here,
Definitely check me out. And it's called Buttered Up because when I say it literally melts like butter, as soon as it melts
yep,
like butter, literally.
yeah,
So I've had people do it and they're like, yeah, this is real shea butter. I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, that's where the name came up because it literally melts. So,
nice.
yes.
So for the last year that you've been doing it,
Hmm.
do you have like a website, or do you just do orders? Like people message you? How would someone order if they're not at the event on
So,
Saturday?
so it did start out as like messaging, but then it just got to be too much to do manually. So I did do a website.
Okay.
The website is Black Girls. That's BLKGRLS dash Inc. dot
Okay.
square dot site.
Okay.
Um, so that's the website. I also have Instagram, and that's BLK underscore GRLS underscore Inc.
All right. I will put those in the chat because I know people are going to want to check you out.
Thank
A lot of
you.
times we don't get all the views with the live, but people will watch the recording. So anything
Okay.
you want people to know or to be able to look you up, just let them know.
Okay.
Yeah, because people are always. I know a lot of people that we work with and that follow us. They love to support somebody who is doing something positive and putting their
Mhm.
heart into it. So I'm
Mhm.
glad that you came today.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Another avenue is Facebook as well, and that's just Black Girls Inc. So it's BLKGRLS Inc.
Okay.
It might be an actual dollar sign on Facebook.
And
So
I can
BL.
confirm. I'll do it. I'll post it in here in the
Okay.
comments when we're done, just so I can make sure I have them all correct. Because I don't want to put nothing wrong, and then
Okay.
somebody can't reach you, and they're
Yeah.
like, "She said she was gonna put it in there, and it ain't in
Yes.
there." But no, I will put it in there. As far as Saturday, are you gonna have products on hand with you?
Yes. I will have both the shea butter and the scrub available. The shea butter, they both come in 4-ounce jars. The shea butter is 15, the scrub is 17, with the
Okay.
tax, of course.
Hmm.
Um, and then I do ship as well on the website, and shipping is $6.95.
Okay, that's
So
good.
yeah.
That's
Will
good.
you be bringing any of your hair and those products as well? I just have to ask.
So my hair extensions, and they are, with everything going on with the cost and the tariffs and all of that, the shipping has just gotten ridiculous. I get my hair directly from India. So it's just gotten ridiculous. So I won't have any hair. If you're interested in hair though, just let me know. I have wigs as well. I do wigs. Right now all I have is wigs on hand. But I don't have any extensions. Hopefully soon. I don't even want to put a date on it because, again, I'm a full-time nurse and I'm focusing on the shea butter. But I'm hoping to get back into that too as
Yeah.
well. Yes.
Yep, I totally get it. I do a little bit of this and that myself, so I understand. And it's like when
Mhm.
you're already caring for people as a nurse, it's like doing hair kind of is like not so appealing at times. It's like I do enough of this.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
like I just want to sit back and sell my products and don't want to have to cater to or pamper nobody in this moment. But
Right.
yeah,
Exactly.
I totally
Mhm.
get it.
Mhm. Yeah. So hopefully I'll get that back up and going too soon. And then we'll see where that takes me because that is my first love, actually.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with your business? Where would you like it to go to?
Where would I like it to go to? I would love it to retire me one day. um, but I think for me, I do hope to be able to have a sustainable income from it one day. I'm not looking to be wealthy. I'm not looking to be, rich. I'm looking to get a good product out there that can help people. I'm a nurse. You know what I mean? I see
Mhm.
tons of skin conditions, daily. So um, I just feel like as long as you have a great product, a reputable product, it's going to get out there. And when it gets in the good hands, then, God takes it from there.
That's it. You're right about that.
So for me, and even when I went into this, I did my first vending event in February of this year. I didn't go in there looking to sell like one thing. I went in there to network, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Meet
Mhm.
people, learn from other small businesses that have been doing it forever. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so I just feel like I'm not setting my expectations super high because you
Mhm.
don't want to disappoint yourself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
I'm just going into it realistically. Like I know I got a good product. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Once you try it, you are definitely gonna like it. Um,
Yeah.
and it kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah. No, I can
Hmm.
completely understand that. And like you
Yeah.
said, you got a good purpose going, so God is going to get you there.
Hmm. Hmm.
Have you ever thought? I know my mom uses like a cream that's more like therapeutic. Have you ever thought about looking into adding something like that?
Yeah.
And she has like arthritis and
Yep.
you
So
know,
yeah, I am. I'm looking at incorporating like fresh aloe vera. I'm looking at magnesium. I don't know. I'm looking at potentially like sunscreen, but I want to keep it natural as
yeah,
possible. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because that's what the base of it is just about being all natural and organic. I don't want to start adding
yeah.
preservatives and things that's going to take it out of its element.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to be careful with that, and I just have to do more research, as far as that goes. I'm not worried about like the aloe and magnesium because those are natural things, but
Mhm.
when you start talking about sunscreen and all of that stuff, now you're getting into chemicals.
Right.
Right?
Yep. Yep.
That's what I'm trying to stay away from is chemicals.
Yep.
So yeah, so it's like it's all natural. It does not clog, so it's non-comedogenic. There's no preservatives, no parabens, sulfates, no nothing. It's strictly those 5 ingredients, and that's it.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love me a good natural product. I do.
I do too.
Yes,
I was
and
gonna ask about face products. I know you can put shea butter pretty much anywhere. Do you
yeah.
have any like oils, especially with the sunning? Do you have any type of oils that would be good on our melanated skin in the summertime?
Oils, I haven't ventured off into that yet, but and I'm just gonna give her a shout out on here. My cousin, she's Mundane Emollients. I don't know if I think she's participating as well. She has the oils. She has the body oils. Yep.
What's the name?
Mundane
Okay.
Emollients.
Okay.
Emollients.
So we get
Yep.
the best of both worlds. We get the shea
hmm
butter and we
Yep.
get the oils. Okay.
hmm
I'm looking
Yep.
forward to
Yep. So
I love that. So we're gonna be all buttered up.
that's right.
this. Okay.
That's right. I can't wait for you guys to try. I have natural, unscented, but I also have scented, and I scent with essential oils only. So I don't know what you guys like, but like lemongrass, eucalyptus, peppermint. I have
Ooh.
50 different oils available on the website that you can choose from. You can also do a combo, mix two
Mhm.
together, and I'll mix that up and also, mail it out. And I don't have combos available at events because that's just difficult. But if
Yeah.
you order on the website, I can certainly mix up to 2 cents and whip that up
Okay.
and send it out for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you really gonna get my business now.
Yes.
Okay. Talking my language.
I
Right?
hope
Yeah, we can
so.
mix too. All right.
Yes.
Don't tempt me.
And then, even at a couple of the events that I've done, people think it's just going to be $30, $40 a jar. I've
Yeah.
gotten that, and I'm like, it's $15. They're like, what?
Mhm.
We just went somewhere and bought chemicals
Yep.
for like $40, and the jar isn't even this big.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So I'm
Y'all
like,
better
if you
get
want to go
down.
the natural route, you better come over here. I got you.
Right. Y'all better get buttered up with her.
That's right. That's right. I got you. I got you covered. For
What was
real.
what was your inspiration for starting your skincare line?
Chemicals.
Okay. That's big
Chemicals.
enough because there's so many poisons in the
Yeah.
chemicals these days that we don't
Mhm.
even know and
Mhm.
that don't react well with us
Right.
or anybody for that matter. So
Right.
if
Right.
that's the reason.
It's just not good for anybody. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And like I said, just me being a nurse for 25 years, you see so much. People
Hmm.
have these skin conditions. Oh, let's do a steroid. Let's try this. Let's try that. How about we try something natural?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
um yeah, I just started that. I just was like, I'm getting older. So I'm like, I want to find something, that's good for my skin because the skin is the largest organ on the body, right? So
Hmm.
what you put in your skin is going to seep in, so it's basically like what things that you eat is the same with your skin.
Yep.
you know it's gonna absorb and go into your, into that integumentary system. So why not just find natural products?
I love that. And that was one thing I was gonna say is, with us aging, it might have been something we never was allergic to. And then, when you get in your 30s and 40s, these new
Hmm.
allergies come about and you're like, what's
Right.
going on with me? I
Yes.
used to be able to put this type of cream on. Now it's making my face break out. Now
Right.
my arm is getting a rash on it. And yeah,
Right.
natural is the best way,
Yes.
just to be able to, add it. And, we
Hmm.
be something on them elbows.
For
So
sure. That's gonna stay, And another thing that I like about my product is it's not greasy. It
mm,
absorbs. It's not gonna leave no greasy residue at all.
ooh,
Yes. So,
okay.
when you use a little bit goes a long way. It doesn't you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. Um and it's just even at some of my vendor events where I have my table set up and you guys will see on Saturday, like it's like it'll draw you because of the scents.
Mm,
You can smell the essential oils. And I've also been told that it's not overpowering. So you can smell it, but it's not overpowering. And I love that.
nice.
So
I'll make sure my mom
yeah.
comes see your table because she's coming out
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Okay. Please.
She's
Yes.
sensitive to certain smells, but
Mm-hmm.
like the lemongrass. Well, I know she could do lemon. I don't know about lemongrass. She could
Okay.
do lemon.
You can do lemon. And I do have lemon oil. I won't have that lemon there, but if it's something that she wants, I can certainly mix that up for her.
Okay.
But I do have lemongrass, and that's one of my favorites. And
I
actually,
like lemongrass.
it's
I don't
a
know.
popular one. It is popular. It's one of my popular ones.
Is
So
it?
yeah, I'll have like 10 to 15 cents there. I just did some summer scents too, or spring scents. So like a watermelon, a peach, a
Ooh.
cucumber melon. Um, I have a cherry bomb,
Mm.
and a mango.
Ooh.
So
Now
those
you
are
got
my
me.
newest. Yeah.
You
So
got
those
me.
are my newest ones. I'll have those available
Okay.
as well. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll be at your table first so I can get some
Okay.
mango.
I'll make sure to have it there for you. So
Yes. No, I'm
yeah,
excited.
yeah.
Any
So
questions you have for us about Saturday or,
no,
um,
I
you
think
know,
I'm just
with
looking
this
forward to
podcast,
it.
it was pretty straightforward of just talking about being on the business, but you can always come join us at any time with any topics on the podcast and everything.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And I didn't even know. Well, so I'm not on the internet a lot because I'm always at work or trying to do this stuff. But now that I know about it, absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, anytime. Let us know anytime because
Okay.
we're always looking for guests to come on and we have different topics. And if it's something you want to talk about that you haven't
Hmm.
seen, on a podcast and you say, hey, I got something to say about this, let us know,
Okay, for
and we'll,
sure.
we'll bring it back on. We
Okay.
did definitely want to take time just to spotlight you because you will be coming Saturday and we
Hmm.
appreciate you coming. But we wanted people to be able to get, the anticipation of, I need to come to her table,
Hmm.
um, and know what you got. So I'm glad
Yes.
that you came on and talked about everything. And
Yes.
yeah, I'm excited. Anything you got,
Okay.
V, before we go?
Nope, I'm super excited too, and I'm just happy that you came on and looking forward to meeting you in person and trying out
You
some
as
of your
well.
amazing products. I'm always about networking and meeting new
Yes.
people, so this always just energizes me. So I'm so
For
happy to meet
sure.
you and looking forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Yes, and you too as well. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. And Saturday's gonna be a good day.
Yes. I'm excited. Yeah, I can't
For
wait to see
sure.
all the tables and everything. This will be
Yes.
the first vendor event we do. So one of many.
Okay.
Yep. So if
Yes.
you like it, you are definitely welcome to come back and let
I
us
love
know
that.
to join any events we have. So
Okay, for sure. Yes. It's gonna go well,
yeah.
ladies.
Yeah. No, but I don't have anything else unless you do.
Okay, no, I don't. Again, thank you for having me. I appreciate you all taking the time and hopefully we can do more of these.
Yes.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
You all
Yes.
as well. Okay, we'll
Thank
see you
you.
Saturday. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
All
And if
right.
anybody's joining now, you can definitely reach out to Britannica Steele. She's the founder and owner of Black Girls Inc. We will have all her contact information down in the chat for you to be able to reach out to her. But if you want to get products on hand on Saturday, come out on Saturday from 12 to 4. Is that right, Veronica? My mind is kind of blank right now.
We'll be there from 12 to 4. The public is up welcome at 1.
1. Okay. Don't come at 12.
Do not come at 12.
Like me, I came at 6 today.
She stay ready, so she got to get ready.
Right. If y'all come at 12, you helping us set up.
Yep.
No, it is a family-friendly event, so everyone is welcome to come out. It's a vendor event, so it's free to the public. Anyone can come, males, women, everyone, everybody. We're women in power, but this event is for everyone. Yep. And we've just been trying to stress that because everybody's like, women empowered, is it only for women? No, it is for everyone. It is a kid-friendly event. We will have door prizes and raffles, and we'll have amazing vendors there like Britannica. So please make sure you come out, visit us on Saturday from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. And we appreciate y'all for taking the time out today to speak, and we appreciate you coming out and sharing your time with us. But we will let you go. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. You all have a good one. See you Saturday.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I didn't know if we could hang up, so I'm like, let me hold